Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I know I said in the next episode of the series of the East Lancs line that it was going to be Nelson, but I actually forgot about something called Chaffers Sidings, which is between Colne and Nelson, so I thought I would do a video on this before then doing a video on Nelson and Bryfield at the same time. So in regards to Chaffers Siding, from 1876 until 1991, Chaffers Siding Cabin, or signal box, stood at the Barkhouse Road level crossing, 3¼ miles southwest of Bolt Lane, Holt. Between this cabin and the Holt was the extensive Nelson Mineral Yard, with a signal box that operated from 1904 when the yard opened until 1971. Chaffers Siding Cabin was immediately northeast of the level crossing, on the upside of the running lines, and the siding passed in front of the box and over the crossing. In 1904, when the mineral yard opened, a loop was added that extended to Chaffers Sidings. Benjamin Chaffer was the proprietor of Catlow Quarries, about 1¼ miles to the east and 350 foot above Nelson on the edge of the moors. Sandstone of exceptional quality was extracted here and moved by road both to the Leeds and Liverpool Canal, which passed through Nelson, and to Chaffers Siding, which adjoined the Catlow Stoneworks. A travelling crane operated above the siding. The level crossing was extremely busy, with passenger and goods trains regularly passing on the running lines and mineral trains to and from the siding, so a footbridge was provided, squeezed into the space between the signal cabin and the crossing. Quarry activity declined in the 20th century, and the siding closed at circa 1930. Chaffers Siding Cabin, the name carried by the signal box, was opened in 1876. It was a Saxby Farmer Type 8 brick-built structure containing an S&F frame of unknown leverage. In 1904, an LYR, Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway, 24-litre frame replaced the original one when the loop from Nelson Mineral Yard was built. In 1971, following the closure of the railway beyond Colne, the line was signalled from Chaffers Siding to the Colne terminus, and one train working commenced. With the train staff, it was probably at this time that the frame was reduced to 20 levers. A small wooden platform and handrail were added onto the signal so that the signalman could stand and deliver and receive the staff. From the 7th of December 1986, what had become the Colne branch was operated as a single track to Gano Junction, at which time Chaffers Siding Cabin ceased to be a block post and was reduced to the status of a gate box. By the end of December, the first few yards of the former down line had been lifted at Chaffers Siding. The level crossing was converted to trainman operation, i.e. train crew operation, on the 20th of March 1991, and Chaffers Siding Cabin closed and was swiftly demolished. The footbridge at the level crossing was dismantled at the same time. So there we go, that's a short look at the Chaffers Sidings, which used to exist between Colne and Nelson. I hope you've enjoyed this short video. As I said, the next video in this series, whenever I do put it up, will be about Nelson. It's a shame there's very little information on this station, because obviously it would have been such a busy station, and also Bryfield station as well, which also itself has, well, very little information, I would say again, but probably more interesting than Nelson. Those of you familiar with the line will obviously then know that we will go down towards Burnley Central and Burnley Barracks. I will not do a separate video on the bank called Collery that used to branch off from Burnley Central. as I have already done one. So if you're interested in regards to the Bangor colliery, I did a video nearly 3 months ago in regards to this. You will find it towards the bottom of my playlist. So I hope that you do like to watch it, because it's received relatively few views, probably because people haven't picked up on it yet. In regards to other future things that may be coming, obviously I've mentioned Jowett Motors, which used to be based in Bradford. I've also got permission to do a slideshow and obviously small commentary on the new interior of the Odeon. I'm very happy that Bradford Live have actually allowed me to use their photos, as long as I credit them. And also there'll be some more on the Wharfdale line and God knows what, because I've just got an interest in so many things at the moment. But please do like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Ta-ta!